Somebody needs to tell Anthony we need a break.
I'm already 2 steps ahead of you, my friend. Between the bike reviews, the Harley Sportster mod series, and now launch season, I've got us lined up with a little bit of a vacation in mind.
Great. What do you say we roll a blooper reel and get the hell out of here?
Keen on that idea.
All right.
Is this thing on?
I'm Anthony.
Welcome to Comedy Hour with Motorcycle Helmets. I'm your host, Lem, and here's my dad, Spurgeon Dunbar.
Spurgeon here with RevZilla TV to talk today about the in-store Walmart cart. Now, unfortunately, the battery life on this isn't as good as the Impulse TT.
Spurgeon is on the XSR 900, a bike that's...
No, I do howdy.
Howdy, this is Lemmy. Here's a golden handlebar. Golden. Hey, Anthony, easy on the donuts. You look a bit round these days.
I lost. Sweat wicking. That's never happened.
Our cameraman missed a shot!
That's really bad. You can't use that. That was a good outtake. Welcome to the Daily Army to September Deals 2016. You know the drill, the best of what's new, what's in stock, what's just arriving at RevZilla.com. Unblock your ears, hi, is Brian. The bleeping is all over. And certainly you've never seen me mess up. It's fake thing. Did I just say I think I did. Now, moving right along, September Climax. That's our 2K giveaway for the month of September. RevZilla.com/win. Clim is launching their fall collection. We have a brand new Krios helmet, over $600. You're seeing him wear the safari colored, brand new Clim Traverse, Gore Performance Gel. Again, go there, answer the question of the month. You can spend 2K on Clim this September and win the shopping spree. Moving right along, it is launch season at RevZilla.com. You're gonna see Alpinestars, Dainese, key brands are all launching their fall collections. Make sure you subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel. Stay up to date with all of the new products as we roll them out, and be on the lookout for our new fall guide series, Supplemental, the best of what's new and notables that are launching this fall. And as always, RevZilla.com/September16. You can shop the full collection, watch detailed breakdown videos, and read other rider reviews of everything we're going to show you today. Now on to the new product.
I don't understand how we ended up in France.
Only took a plane.
Why are we wearing these outfits?
They're issued by the French to all tourists.
Interesting.
And bred.
The outfits don't make any sense, and why do I have to wear a fake mustache? I have a real mustache underneath here. There it is.
These people do terribly with English. I don't understand. They're speaking a whole different language. Spurge, what are the odds that we would have found Mad Dog in France?
Culture out the ass. That's what we've learned here. I'd rather be at a beach somewhere, personally. I don't know about you, but this is not where I intended to go when Anthony said he was going to give Lemmy and I a break for a week.
New product for the month of September kicks off with continued launches, and we're starting out with Icon. This is the Icon Raiden Dakar Monochromatic, and on the table you're going to see one of my favorite new graphics from Icon. This is an Alliance GT. This is the Watchkeeper. Now what Icon's done is they came out strong with the spring launch, and they've come in with some graphics and refinements for their fall launch. So a handful of new graphics. Some are just going to be more colorway updates, and then when you get into the graphics on the helmets, that's going to be a little bit broader of a line. Now to my left, you have the 4-season Adventure monochromatic version of the Raiden Dakar. Still $400, but you can see they debadged everything. So again, really stealth, primer gray, high-vis Brian, 6 foot, 195, 42-inch chest. He's going to be wearing a size large. Again, all of the bells and whistles, functionality, and waterproofing, but now they've just muted it and made it a little bit more adult-oriented to go with your haircut. Get out of here. Now, like I said, on the table, this is my watch keeper from Icon, Alliance GT, long oval head shape. They give you the drop-down sun visor, again, done in gold mirror. Again, they've deployed the Jaguar, the Operator. Some of those new themes all have different sets of colorways, as well as drop-down sun visor colorways. Again, just a more thematic or graphical representation for this fall launch from Icon, and that stuff's gonna be shipping right after the 1st of September. Moving right along, you know you'd see a strong launch from Alpinestars. These are two of my favorites. 30 new products. Alpinestars is gonna come into stock over the course of the fall, but early September is when they're launching. This is the Corazal, but now you're getting an oiled version of it. Just enough to call out, we love that brown oiled version, but I'm gonna shift to its baby brother, which is completely brand new. This is the Belize Dry Star. Really 2/3 to 3/4 height, full ADV, steals a lot of DNA from the Corazal. Again, true 4-season, but now you don't have to go all the way up. A lot of people love this boot, but it was too high for them. For around the $250 mark, you're getting self-adjusting buckles, great TPU scheme in the shin, great ankle, shin, and toe protection with the brown oil, or you can go with the black. That's the Belize. Check out the full collection, RevZilla.com/Alpinestars, over 30 new products. Moving on from Alpinestars, and remember, if you click our logo, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel, stay up to date with all of the fall launches and our review of them as they constantly roll out. Now, moving to the table, let's go to Revit. Revit did new jeans, they did new city collection, new jackets. Two of the standouts here are two of the gloves for this fall. Revit's glove game has been strong for the last few years. This is the Trocadero H2O, which is a coated hard knuckle, goatskin, really stealth bomber of a city-inspired glove for 3-season cold weather riding. That's gonna be around the $130 mark, but I like the Stratos even better to the left. That's going to be 3-season cool to cold weather Gore-Tex. It's got the Trionic style knuckle. It's going to have a Mic Fit or a Gore-Tex grip system, which means that you're not going to feel any of the insulation. And there's light insulation on the back of the hand for around $160. You're going to be hard pressed to find more tech functionality into a $160 glove with Gore-Tex from many manufacturers. That's Revit. Check out the full fall launch. Now, last up on my table is another brand new climb helmet. We've seen the F3, we saw the Krios in the intro. This is the TK1200. This is one of the lightest modular helmets around, and you're getting Pinlocks Max Vision in the box with the lens, and it's also a photochromatic shield. So 0 to medium smoke in 15 seconds. This is going to be using Transitions technology, and you can see there's a primer white version, but on this version, you can actually see the ghosted carbon fiber weave. 3 pound 1 ounces, intermediate oval in its head shape, so it should fit most folks. It actually fits a hair on the small size. Keep that in mind too when you're checking it out and watching the detailed breakdown video. And last up in our new products table, this is going to be another Alpinestars juggernaut. We talked about A-Stars, but we got to go back. This is the new version of the Jaws. Jaws came out in 2011, 2012. $500 classic sport leather with a removable full sleeve thermal. For the new Jaws, they're still perfed. They got even better, more perf on the perf version, a non-perf version. Now there's a ladies Jaws jacket as well. You can see DFS in the shoulders. They've increased the stretch panels around the chest. The perf got an upgrade, and actually the styling cues are much more aggressive. If you look at this version versus the previous Jaws, this is a nice leap forward. Keep in mind around the $500 mark. Again, sport fitment, High-Vis Brian, 6 foot, 195, 42-inch chest. He's gonna be wearing a size 52 here in the Jaws. Now remember, I called out the subscribe. Make sure you stay up to date with everything we're rolling out. Now onto the deals.
Yeah, that's still I'm wearing the mustache from France.
You sure are.
I brought somebody to talk to, and that's...
This has turned into the Spurgeon Show live from Tahiti.
No, it's not. You should drink more. It's like everybody's show in Tahiti. They'll show you anything here. You get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Seriously, I need another drink. Henrietta! Is that a Tahitian name? Henrietta?
I'm fairly certain it's not.
September deals is pretty strong, and the theme is save $100. Now, you're not gonna save $100 on everything I'm gonna show you today, but you're gonna save $100 or more on most. And we're gonna lead off with Alpinestars. Big mix of fall closeouts. To my left, I'm leading off with the Alpinestars Black Shadow Hades jacket. First time we saw an integrated DFS, full sleeve removable thermal liner. Again, this is the Batman of Alpinestars jacket. There's also the Huntsman and the Phantom, which has a speed hump, but a ton of Alpinestars, 14 to 20% off. Again, even the old Jaws jacket. We're seeing a huge range of closeouts. Now, if you're super interested into the Hades on my left, and High-Vis Brian, 6 foot, 195, 42-inch chest. He's wearing a size 52. It's a race fit and it fits a size small. Keep that in mind, and I love the blacked out murder that this thing represents. Goodbye, kind sir. Keep in mind, RevZilla.com/Alpinestars. Click the sale tab. You'll see everything rocking and rolling. Now we move into Arai. This is the Arai Signet Q tactical graphic. Now, all Signet Qs, All RXQs, Pro Cruise, Pro Tour are all at least 15+% off, some up to 25% off. If we look at this guy, $789 down to $599, so you're saving nearly $200 on this. And remember, this is just a tactical graphic. The rest of them are all on sale. And if we look, a Signet Q, super long oval front to back, a much more narrow head shape than mine, and your RXQ is going to be intermediate to neutral oval. So again, for those of you with a head shape closer to mine, look at that RXQ. But DOT, Snell rated, super lightweight, premium technology from Arai. You can even take it to the track. Check these out. And again, Pro Tour or Pro Cruise is going to give you this integrated visor system. Moving right along from Arai. Now I have Klim, a ton of fall closeouts from Klim. First up are their base layers, 20 to 50% off. The Klim Aggressor base layers that are going to be 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0. That's tops, that's pants, that's also undies. And remember, antimicrobial, flat lock stitching, a mixture of colorways. These are great base layers against your bod to keep you shielded from Mother Nature, keep you warm or keep you cool. And again, they're not going to funkify on you because you're using premium materials. But again, saving up to 50% off on the Klim base layers, even though there's Aggressor 1.0, smoke and deal. And I'm going to move into the center of my table. This is actually more important to me than these base layers. This is the Klim Extreme Element Long Glove. This is a GTX. It started at around the $240 mark. We have it now for $130. So save about $100, $110 on this guy. Full Gore-Tex, Pittard's Armor Tan. It's using a fit scheme that actually gives you extra width in the finger, so it's more of an American cut. You're going to have Poron XRD and a titanium knuckle. I look at this glove and I say it's bomb-proof for fall and spring riding. If you had heated grips, take it into the winter. If you have a high temperature tolerance, you could ride it into the summer. Fully waterproof Gore-Tex, waterproof, breathable, guaranteed for life. Save $100 or more on the Klim Element Long Glove. Don't miss that one. That one's going to be around very, very briefly. Now, moving to the left side of my table, I stay with my technology theme, and I shave $30 off the Bell Transitions lens. This is a photochromic shield, $140 down to $110. Save $30. I know I violated my $100 theme, but if we look at it, 0 to medium smoke in 15 seconds. It's using Transitions technology, and this shield will fit all current and previous sport helmets in the Bell line except for the new Star. So the previous Star, RS1, you're going to see the Qualifier, you're going to see the Revolver. All of those previous generation sport helmets that came out before this year will get this shield, and you're going to save $30 on it. Again, premium technology you're seeing as a gold standard with Transition Shield in the industry. Now, again, even more tech. Now I move into Revit. This is the Revit Memphis H2O. This is a fully laminated waterproof jean, waterproof breathable with Hydrotex. It's not going to be Gore-Tex. And again, the key here is Revit has a few waterproof jeans. This is a more loose fitting option. Comes in a few colors, $320 down to $225, so saving around $100. You're saving $95 in this bad boy. Again, use a size chart, no surprises, but it is going to have a looser, more baggy cut, and you can wear this completely getting wet, covering you from Mother Nature, and when you get off the bike, no one's going to know that you're wearing a motorcycle jean, let alone a waterproof motorcycle jean. Now, last up on my table here, in my deals is the Speedy Ring leather. This is a buffalo leather. It has some unique zipper pulls, a unique finish to it, comes stock with 4-stack armor, $400 down to $300, save $100 on this. It's a little bit more casual, has its own unique feel, style, and texture to it, and it does have some polarizing zipper pulls. But if you're a fan of Speedy, a fan of 1.1 mil grade buffalo leather, and you want something very unique with a very unique sheen, this could absolutely work for you. Now, to my left, Juice, 5'10", 195, 42-inch chest. He's wearing a size 52. No surprises there. The next step in your journey, though, is to click the info button, your desktop, your mobile device. Visit RevZilla.com/September16, and you're going to shop the full collection, watch detailed breakdown videos, and read other rider reviews of all the new product or deals I've showed you today. As always, we're going to ship free over $39. If you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Be on the lookout for new fall launch products. Be on the lookout for our fall gear guides. Don't forget to subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel. Stay up to date with our opinion on the latest and greatest in new gear that's constantly rolling out, and more these days, a side order of bikes. I'm Anthony. We'll see you in October.
I see the wind down in Africa. We're in a safari here in Africa, South Africa, the deep south.
Africa is one of the larger countries I have visited. Governor Palin was right on the money. This place is huge. Additionally, I can see Russia from here. We've killed a number of things and then examined them up close to see them in their majesty and such.
You got that hippopotamus in a stranglehold earlier. I've never seen a man wrestle a hippopotamus and win before.
Well, he was going after the last couple of white marbles, and I was hungry for the last few white marbles, so... And who thought hippopotamuses did not eat marbles? Why are you drinking from binoculars?
They're not really binoculars, it's a flask. Would you like some?
You've been hunting all day.
I know. Quite irresponsibly, I might add. Woo!
You're hammering up binocular fluid again.
I'm gonna stop there. I think we were about to snap, and Anthony just said, "Hey guys."
That was all he said was, "Hey guys." In fairness, this does look a lot like our weekends when we're not in Tahiti.